Hi, welcome to 5 Minutes of Torah with BI Rabbi. I'm Rabbi Adam Stein. So I want to talk today a little bit about the Hanukkah blessings. And it's a topic that I was thinking about last year and was really starting to interest me. And I'm still thinking about it this year. And the question that I've been thinking of is, what really is the second blessing for the Hanukkah blessings? You may think you know because you sing it every year or 8 times each Hanukkah, and maybe for years or decades in your life, but I'm going to challenge you a little bit on this. We know the first one, right? So here's our Hanukkah in the chapel, and we've been lighting it with the blessings every evening at our evening minyan, and we've been lighting it without the blessings in the morning. It's a nice custom that's developed over the centuries to do in shul as well as at home. Tonight we'll do the sixth candle, and we'll sing Asher Kitshanu b'mitzvotav etzivanu lahadlik ner shel Chanukah. Okay, we know that one. That's the first one. The second one, Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'asa nisim la'avoteinu bayamim hahem. And then what are the last 2 words? Bazman hazeh. That's probably what most of you watching this do, and what most of you were thinking or saying out loud when you hear me pause and say, what are the last 2 words? But the question I'm going to pose is it bazman hazeh or uvazman hazeh? That little u at the beginning of the second last word, which is a vav, okay? The vav, the u, v. It's always meaning and. In modern Hebrew, sometimes biblical Hebrew means but usually it means and we have to figure out if it belongs there or not. Okay? Blessed are you, Lord our God, ruler of the universe, who did miracles or made miracles, Sha'asa Nisim la'avotenu, for our ancestors, Bayamim hahem, in those days, back in the time of the Maccabees, the Hasmoneans, the Greeks, over 2,000 years ago. Bazman hazeh, at this time of year, at this season, in November, December, a long time ago, you did miracles. Or, you did miracles for our ancestors in those days, a long time ago, uvazman hazeh, and at this time. Meaning, God, you also do miracles for us now. So we usually think it's bazman hazeh, because that's just what's in our head. But our siddur here, the one that we use in the chapel, and we've used for 30, 40 years in this synagogue, uvazman hazeh. Masorti, conservative synagogue movement siddur from Israel, Vanit Filati, wonderful siddur, Uvazman Hazeh. No surprise, the Israeli mindset, the Israeli pioneers from 100 years ago really grabbed onto Hanukkah as a holiday they connected to, because they were working miracles in the land to rebuild it. And here, as siddur with commentary by Rabbi Reuven Hammer, may his memory be for a blessing, he has Uvazman Hazeh. It's just part of the Siddur of Siddur Sim Shalom, the updated version from 1999, with his commentary. And he says, from ancient days until our time, literally in those days and at this time, God performed miracles for our ancestors then, at the time of the Maccabees, and still performs them today. So I just want to suggest that one way we can think about this, if we have difficulty, some of us, with thinking that God does miracles now, supernatural miracles, or interacts and interferes in human affairs, as God did, as we read about in the Bible, does God really do that now? So put aside those theological challenges. What's next door to this synagogue? BC Children's Hospital. They help 86,000 children per year, and especially with that new building with the dozens of neonatal ICU rooms and surgery rooms and all sorts of things, and the doctors and nurses and orderlies and other staff and carers, and especially the families, I would argue, are performing miracles every single day. And we could say, with the amazing things that modern science and care can do, that those are divine and holy miracles that they're doing in partnership with God. So I want to wish you all a happy Hanukkah, happy 6th night and Shabbat and Rosh Chodesh. We'll be reading from 3 Torahs tomorrow morning. And just a couple announcements for you about great programs coming up. Brazilian Shabbat. We have great, wonderful Brazilian families who've joined our shul recently, and we're doing a Shabbat with Brazilian food. The ambassador, Consul General from Brazil will be here. Also, sooner than that, January 8th, our BRCA committee that Jane Remacher and her family started in honor of the memory of her husband, Jeff Remacher. And they've been looking into the BRCA gene in Jewish communities and trying to inform the community about this gene and to get tested. And they have a great panel coming up that's January 8th. Shabbat Shalom, Chag Sameach.